Hey, it's C again with DC's Photography, and I'm going to do a really quick video on correcting color casts and how I do it in Photoshop. First I do is always take my image and in the raw and correct my white balance, because this one I shot too cool that day. And haven't generally I try to get my white balance right in my camera, but I don't always do that. I get distracted, or sometimes I know I can just do this, but my goal is to always get my image to look exactly what I want it to be. Nice exposure and nice white balance in camera. So if it's not, I'll pull it in here, quickly correct any white balance issues and any exposure issues. So I'm going to open my image. Alright, in the color cast that I mainly see on this image, there's a lot of white. So I've got right here, there's some white reflecting up on the skin, and the pink from this is also reflecting on parts of the image. So what I'm going to do is, like always, create a new blank layer. I don't ever touch the background layer. I keep it untouched so I can always refer back to it if I need to. And there's a few different ways to do it, which is great about Photoshop. A very quick way that I do it is I do a skin sample. I got a piece of skin that I like the color tone that's pretty much similar to how I want it to be. Like I said, I have a new blank layer. I'm going to set it to color. And I'm brushing on, I'll brush on at 50%, which is super strong, and it will, you'll see it change the color. You gotta be careful on, with that grass there, making sure that it doesn't affect that grass color. Alright, there. I'm going to brush it on over here. Like that. I just went in the grass, so I changed the green color. Just be very careful around the edges. And then I usually use my Control Z, but I'm leaning, so I'm not quickly be able to do that. And there's a little bit of red in her cheek, so we'll brush over that too. Alright, so that's changed that color quite a bit. Let me zoom out so you can see it better. That was before, and you can see in these areas here, especially under the arm, the colors changed, and it blends it much better. And if it looks too strong, you may have selected a color that it's not a great skin color. You might want to try to select a different color, or sometimes it takes too much of that red out of skin tones, depending on what color you choose. So you want to just go to your opacity and bring it down until it blends in a little bit better. I actually think that looks pretty much like I want it to look. And then once I correct my skin tone, I just do my editing like normal. And I just ran inner light, and I'm going to adjust the quick adjust down just a bit and pull my vignette up just a bit more. So before, after, and that's with the color tone or the correcting turned off. You can see the pinks and the white color cast from everything. Let me turn it back on. And I can actually pull it out just a bit. There we go. That is a really quick way to correct that color cast, and I'll show it on this picture really quick. Just open this lid up. This was basically out of camera. Like I said, I do generally try to get my white balance like I want it to be in camera, but even if you got white balance, you could have color cast, so it doesn't really matter. You gotta correct that in Photoshop later. So go to color like I did. I just skin sampled a part of her arm down here. I'm at 50%, and I'm just going to brush it over that, which is reflecting off of these leaves, all this orange leaves behind her. So that's why it's got a little bit of a cast on it. And maybe on the sides there too. Alright. Sometimes their hands look cooler, so you can brush on over that too, and over the highlight. So that is before. Let me get them a little closer. And that is with the color cast and correcting. And like I said, pull your opacity down so it blends just a little bit better and it doesn't just look like your arm went dead because you took too much color out. But you can really notice the cast, especially right here for the leaves, when I turn it on and off. Hopefully that'll help you guys with fixing color cast quickly. There are other ways, obviously. You can use a photo filter, and you can also use levels and curves. But this is just a really quick and easy way to do it. Thank you very much.